The other document published by UNESCO, very important, is AI and Education Guidance for Policymakers. Today, there is a big discussion from the policymakers, what to do, how to do. There are good resources to start, although, as I said in the beginning of my presentation, is important, then we don't use it as a ready-made document, but to use it as a basis for creating our own guidance for our reality, our school, wherever, in which country you are, in which school you are, which teacher you are. It's important to do your own guidance with your students, with your peers, with all the system which contextualize your work. Then, in that aspect, AI to empower teaching and teachers. This is one of the first guidance for policymaking. Which kind of tools, which kind of policies can empower teachers to be the real source of context for the students to use AI? The second aspect, the second document I want to mention here is related to the key 12 AI curricula. Then one of the questions, the challenges, maybe one of the big challenges is to create a curriculum which serve the best use of AI and how to use the curricula as a tool to go deeper and learn about AI and have a critical vision of the use of AI. In this context, the document presents proposals and recommendations for curriculum development, integration, content, and implementation, and also learning outcomes. That's another important aspect for this purpose. Then I want also to mention some documents, one of them from the European Union. The European Union document is related in particular to ethical guidelines on the use of artificial intelligence and data in teaching and learning for educators. They were focused on this. This is in line with the European Union ethical guidance for AI and other documents they produce, but this one was published recently and is developed for teaching and learning, and it is with an approach for educators. Then explain how AI is used in the schools, present ethical consideration and requirements. Then all this document can serve as the basis to complement the UNESCO one. Another one just coming out 1 week ago, it is from the United States, is a more practical document from the Office of Educational Technology, empowering education leaders, a toolkit for safe, ethical, and equitable AI integration in education. Then this is covers AI fundamentals, but also identify key tools, also emphasizes the collaboration and continuous learning about AI and alignment with institutional goals. That's what I refer as the importance to use these documents as the basis, but to develop your own tools, your own guidance. Another document I want to mention is from the OECD document. This document is more related to the skills, the future skills in AI. This trying to analyze the impact of AI on workspace and the relation with these changements in the workspace, because we cannot separate the education system from the workspace, from the skills required. And the OECD was focused mainly on the skills and how AI will go to evolve in the workplace. And in this case, this is also a very important resource. I want to mention also two other guides, one from Chicago Public Schools. And in this guide, maybe this will be very helpful for the people, because this is already not from the international organizations, but it's one guidance, one guidebook created by a group of schools and this can give more practical suggestions for any school or any teacher. The other one is Alberta School Board. They also create a policy guidance for artificial intelligence in education with how to build AI literacy. Then, as you can see here, there are a number of resources. Then, my point is, if we want to create a guidance and the guidelines and the policy and programs for education, it's important to have one vision, what is going on in the world. Of course, this is only one small part, very relevant, but a small part, and some examples. I could put here hundreds of documents, but I select the ones which are more discussed and known, and to share with you to that purpose of supporting people who are interested in creating their own guidance, which should be the driver of this discussion. Then finally, I want to mention two documents here. The first one is guidance for generative AI, and three documents. The first one is related to the research, very important. And in this case, the research should go into the direction of use generative AI and align its integration with the curricula and human purposes. But I don't want to go out, and I have only 1 minute, for mention two documents. One is AI Competence Framework for Teachers. As you can see here, I will share my presentation after. It's 5 aspects: human-centered mindset, ethics in AI, AI foundations and application, AI pedagogy and teacher development, in 3 progression levels, and then you have 15 competencies. That this document, as the other one, the next one, was published in September, and this was a document which can help you a lot because they are very practical. In the competencies of students, you have 4 aspects, 3 different progression levels: understand, apply, and create, and of course highlighting the questions related to the alignment with pedagogy, the ethical aspects, and the relation with curricula.